Derrick Lott. Cocoon. Cocoon. Derrick Lott.
When I was a kid, I was fascinated by the metamorphosis of a caterpillar into a butterfly. And reflecting, I had a curious thought. What if the caterpillar never becomes a butterfly? In the grand tapestry of existence, every creature has a unique role, a purpose, intricately woven into the fabric of life. Now, consider this. What if the caterpillar never embraces its transformation, staying earthbound forever? Contest master, Toastmasters, and friends. I lived my life running from my transformations. Every opportunity I had to pursue my purpose, I shrunk and clung to my comfort zone. The place where I knew I wasn't meant to be, but I was safe. I was happy enough. Maybe some of you have felt this way. I had my reasons. In school, I was bullied. I was called stupid. Sports, slow, weak. Purpose? Destiny? I just wanted to be left alone. For years, I was in my cocoon with no intention of coming out. In 2015, that changed. When, to quote the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, a couple of guys who were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood. The two guys, two dear friends from work. And the trouble? They invited me to a Toastmasters meeting. I declined. They doubled down. I resisted. They persisted. And finally, I acquiesced and attended. And surprisingly, I came back. My friends, they quit. Now, on the one hand, I was relieved. I was off the hook. But I heard that inner voice for the first time in my life. This is a defining moment. I marched up to the president of the club. What do I need to do to get out of this Toastmasters thing? She said, you'll need to do some speeches. You have to do some leadership. I'm in. I'm going to complete the Distinguished Toastmaster, DTM, and when I'm done, back to my comfort zone. To complete the speaking, I spoke at least once a week. And although I thought I knew a lot about speaking, I learned about staging, effective gestures, vocal variety, impromptu speaking, and so much more. As a matter of fact, my first year, I made it to the district humorous contest, only to be squashed like a bug. Now, typically, that would catapult me back to my comfort zone. But this time was different. I didn't consider it a loss. It was a lesson. For leadership, I enlisted as an area director. I remember working with a club that was on their last leg. They were really struggling. And I spoke to my division director. I've been going to this club for months and nobody's showing up. This thing is finished. Derrick, it doesn't work that way. That club, they're in transformation. They need your leadership. You need to help them. She sounded like the adults in the Charlie Brown movies. Wah, 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 wah. You mean I have to keep going to these meetings and no one shows up? Wah, 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 wah. That's not leadership. That's losership. I apologize. I wasn't proud of myself in that moment. And that club didn't fail. They thrived. They were in their transformation just as I was in mine. I completed my DTM in a little over 3 years. It was time. I can see it on your faces. Time for what? Back to my comfort zone. But there was that voice again. You can't go back. Why not? You've changed. You've grown. You're no longer that caterpillar stuck in a cocoon. You've become a butterfly. In that moment, in that instant, I realized I didn't want to go back. I wanted to continue moving forward, to become a better communicator and leader. The call, I answered it. But the call is for all of us. It's simple yet profound. Embrace your metamorphosis. No matter how afraid you are. Just like the caterpillar doesn't resist leaving the cocoon, release your fears. Spread your wings, whether in Toastmasters or some other endeavor. Let the beauty of your journey inspire others. And I know what you're thinking. Probably like me. My time has come and gone. But I want you to know, I joined Toastmasters when I was 50 years old. The next time a couple of dear friends start making trouble in your neighborhood, just maybe, it could be, quite possibly, your defining moment. Contest match.